Hey guys, so I've been building a log cabin out here in the woods. I meant to record everything. I haven't. I've got some better camera equipment now, and I thought I'd bring you along and show you where we are with the project. And as you can see, I'm doing full scribe. I am certainly not an expert by any means at what I'm doing here. I'm doing the best I can. So it's been a real project. You can see the little crane hoist I built here to lift the logs up, and they are heavy logs, and I put the bottom on wheels so I can move it from side to side. We had actually a significant flood down here. I'm out here on the East Coast, and the hurricane a few months back flooded this whole area out. Luckily, the water never actually came up to the log cabin. You can see the line right there where the water came up to, but I lost a lot of tools out here in the process. This creek swelled up pretty big, caused a lot of erosion. As I said, I'm going to start recording everything that I do here. Show you how I scribe the logs, how I cut it out. And you can leave a comment and tell me if I'm doing it wrong. I probably am. I will show you how I get the logs down here. It's not by this tractor. This trail goes a long way out there, out of the way. Actually built this cable system, just temporary, and it goes all the way through the woods, about 500 feet or so up there. I've got a little station where I skin the logs, attach them, and then roll them on down here on these wheels. And these rope blocks here, just lift them up. I'd estimate each one of these logs weigh about 350 pounds. They've been drying for some time now. So if you bear with me a minute, I will show you here in a second how those things sit up there. Okay, so you see I made these two brackets that are adjustable and sit over the log, and then they just hold this board. So whatever log I'm working on, I'm able to get up here and walk around, and it's on both sides. And then I can scribe the log and work without any issues. So, like I said, I'm going to start recording some of this over the next couple weeks. You should see some videos showing how I'm scribing these logs, cutting them, setting them in place, and basically making sure that it's level on the way up, that each corner is approximately the same height. That's been a real challenge, making sure that it's not lopsided. The size of the cabin is, the outside dimensions are 15 by 15. What I'm going to do is, the cabin's going to go up. The first floor will be about 8 foot to the ceiling. Then there's going to be a second floor with a ladder that goes up through a hole. The pitch of the ceiling is going to be steep, so you can stand up on the second floor, and then there's going to be an 8-foot front porch. If I can get a picture of what I have planned, I'll show it. Most of the wood was harvested right off this property. Now, if you see down the darker logs on the bottom, I started out with poplars. I was sending out a couple areas on the property that were really thick with poplars, 2 feet apart each. No sunlight getting to the floor, so I took a few here and there, and I didn't want to thin the whole spot out. But down the street, I have an Amish friend who had cut down a bunch of these pine logs that got infested with pine beetles. So he cut the trees down and he was milling them out, and I was able to get about 60 logs off of them. I believe this is some kind of southern yellow pine. I'm not 100% sure. It is heavy as hell. Like I said, when I first got these logs from them, they were probably 500 pounds a piece. They've dried out over about an 8-month period, and also got mossy. I've been spraying them with some mold spray, but you know, I think that once I get the roof on and get some heat blasting inside this thing, start drying out the insides, it'll take care of itself. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thanks guys. I'll keep you up to date on what's going on.